Hey guys, in today's video we're going to apply color blending and tone. So let's get started now. So let's get started by deleting the sprite one. And we're going to choose an extension called pen. Then we need to paint our sprite in order for the sprite to draw on the background. So we don't want to see the sprite, we only want to see its drawing. So in this case, we're going to make the sprite as tiny as possible. So now let's get started in our code. Let's get started by creating our sprite. So we just want to leave the sprite blank so we can see the full image of its art. So now let's start the code. So we're going to need two variables to do this. We need variable x-axis and we need a y-axis. So we can measure the size of our tone. We are also going to change the x and y variables to negative. We are also going to make another variable to change the pen color. And we're going to do the same for saturation, brightness, and transparency. And we're going to do the same for the others. So now we're going to make the computer draw a square to represent the tone. So now let's check if everything is working. So now you can see the shape is created, but it is taking a long process. So we can speed things up by adding in a my blocks. And don't forget to press run without screen refresh. So now let's test it. So now let's add in the tone. So now let's test it. So let's change our brightness to test it. And now let's change our color to blue. So let's see if it works. So now we can see that the pen is creating gradient or color blending. So we can slow this process down by replacing the speed back to the when clicked block to see what is happening. And we can also change the amount by changing the pen color in both of these blocks. So now you can see it is changed. We can also apply tone by changing it to transparency. We can also do tone if we set the pen brightness to 100 and change the variable to -1. And now you can see blue to black. You can also see tone if we set the pen brightness to 100 and change these two variables to brightness -1 and set y-axis to a really low number, and we can see tone over here. If your code doesn't work, make sure you set the y-axis to an even number so the computer can actually finish the process. If you set it to an odd number, the computer has to do it infinite number of times not to get it in an even number. Hey guys, if you'd like to see more of our videos, you can check out our other Scratch videos. If you want to do more experimental based videos, you can also go and head out to Science and Science Only to check Mio Robot. And if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel.